Well, hello, my horror fans. How's it going? Um, Here to bring you a new movie review, as I usually do. And I'm excited because this is my first Christmas esque style movie. Um, I'm going a little early, I know, but you know what? Halloween's over and I gotta do a Christmas one. So this is probably a lesser known Christmas horror film, or maybe not. Whatever. So I'll just jump into it. The film I'm doing today is Hosts from 2020. This one's an hour 29, so kind of a perfect length. Um, Rotten Tomato gave this an 83%, even though the audience only gave it 29. I thought this was a really good film. This one's on Tubi for free, so if you want to watch it, it is there. Let me go ahead and jump into the directors. So we've got, sorry, my writing is so bad I can barely read it. I'm gonna just look down at it because my writing's so bad and it's a little dark in here. The directors are Richard Oakes and Adam Leader. Richard Oakes co-directed and did the screenwrite for Feed Me. So these guys are good buddies. And we'll jump into the actors. I'm not going to give all the actors because a lot of them aren't super well known. We've got Neil Ward, who was in Feed Me, the movie that Richard Oakes and Adam Leader did together. So that's kind of cool. We got Frank Jakeman, who plays the dad in this. He was in Christmas Sleigh. And then we've got Samantha Loxley, who is in Feed Me as well. So that's a little bit of the cast. And I'm just going to move on. I'm going to just kind of relax, sit back, and give you a little bit of context or something about this movie. It gets me. So I'm just going to start off just by telling you one scene in this movie is probably one of the most shocking things and most traumatic. I mean that's saying a lot, but one of the most traumatic and shocking scenes in a horror film that I've probably ever seen. Um, oh, I'm not gonna give it away just because I want you to just be like, oh my goodness. But anyways, so this one kind of is a British horror film. It's in it seems like it's in the UK. So it kind of starts off with a guy coming home from work on the train. He just kind of seems like a weird dude. He's walking home, and he runs into his neighbor who's wearing a Santa outfit. So kind of perfect. That's when you know, oh, this is a Christmas flick. And they chat for a little bit, and then the older gentleman in the Santa outfit invites Jack is the other gentleman's name to their Christmas dinner. So they both go their separate ways, and Jack goes back to his home, and his girlfriend or wife, they didn't really get in too specific with that, is at home, and she sees something weird out the front door or the window somewhere. Anyways, she's like, I saw some lights. I didn't know what it was. And he's like, Jack's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything. So he goes outside to check it out. And when he comes back in, he's like, I didn't see anything. He starts hearing banging upstairs all around different places, and he's like, what are you doing? Lucy, is her name. What are you doing up there? And then he opens the door to their bedroom where she's making some racket, and she has a I don't even know how to describe it. This is the cool thing about this film is it's pretty original, in its kind of I don't know what to call the villain. I guess it kind of seems like a demon, but it comes as a like light source out of the mouth and kind of the eyes. So Jack has to deal with that. Won't give you any more context to not give anything away. And it goes back to the older gentleman that we saw earlier in this Santa outfit, back at home with his wife and 3 children. They're getting ready for the Christmas dinner, and so it kind of gives you, it builds up the character development a little bit. I love the dad. He seems like he'd be a fun guy to hang out with. The brothers, the older brother's the kind of jokester. Kind of seems like he's maybe in his like late 20s and maybe 30s. And then his sister is kind of more serious, like she doesn't really like to joke around too much. And then the mom, who you figure out has cancer, is, you can tell there's a little bit of like not tension, but like a little sadness, the mood is a little bit low. And then at the dinner table, she says something that that changes things a little bit. And then let's just say at the further along it goes, they're visited by these demons, and they pretty much terrorize their family home, and they're trying to figure out how to get out, how to get away. They torture some people, some of the family members, and they're just freaky. They're weird. They talk like right into your ear, and their eyes glow. And basically, this becomes a survival horror movie once the demons make their presence clearly known. And who knows? Do they get out? Does everybody live? Does nobody live? I don't want to give too much away. I will say it's definitely a very different like stylized horror flick. Oh, another cool thing I forgot to say, which I thought was really cool, is they did like a twisted style on like the Christmas music. It's kind of like slowed down and it sounds creepy. I absolutely love that. This one's not, I don't want to say not scary, because it does have some like creepy vibes to it, but not a like terrifying flick. It's just a lot of like trauma and just I don't even know. It's a good one. I'll say that. It's probably one of my favorite Christmas horror movies, which is saying a lot because I watch a lot of Christmas horror movies. And this is my first one. I'm very happy to bring it to you. And that's about all I've got to say. I highly recommend you watch this one. It's free on Tubi. So, I mean, if you're looking for a good Christmas flick, you could do worse than this. If you like this video, as always, I would love clicking that subscribe button. Likes and comments are also welcome. If there's any Christmas horror movies that maybe are a little different, shoot me a comment. Maybe I'll check it out and do a review. But that's all I've got. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, morning, night, wherever you may be.